Hello everyone, Samrisa here. You'll see snapshot later in the video. Now don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Doing so will help this channel out greatly. See if you can also find that jewel somewhere in this video. Now as you can see, we stayed at 1,000 Trails campsite. It was Hershey's RV camping resort in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. Unfortunately, it was the beginning of the season, so all their activities were closed. The store, the pool, everything. Now, if I can remember correctly, our site was H41. And driving around, it seems like that section is the only area that has paved roads. So here's a quick little view of our site. Then come along and enjoy the ride at Hershey's Chocolate World. This is Hershey.
Inspiration from the very start, and you can taste the love all over the world. Got that feel good feeling every day. We're making chocolate the Hershey way, and you can taste the love all over the world.
I don't know. Yeah.
Beans, which are harvested and shipped to us from tropical regions around the world. We send the cocoa beans through large cleaning machines that screen and thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp and bits of cacao pod. Our cocoa experts carefully select, sort, and combine beans from various countries in precise amounts to achieve that unique and consistent Hershey's flavor. We pour the blended cocoa beans into large revolving roasters, which get extremely hot. Toasty in here, isn't it? Next, we quickly cool the beans and feed them into our breaking chamber, which cracks open the shells at high speed. Inside each shell are tiny pieces called cocoa nibs. Hey, a good friend of mine is waiting up ahead to tell us more.
Hey everyone! Below me are milling machines which grind cocoa nibs into unsweetened chocolate. Cocoa nibs have been ground down like this for thousands of years. Milling machines generate lots of heat through intense pressure and friction. The grinding turns cocoa nibs.
Machines squeeze the unsweetened chocolate into discs of cocoa powder known as Hershey's cocoa. Pressing also produces cocoa butter, which we'll use later on in the process. Every day, shining tanker trucks pick up milk from local farms and line up outside our factory for delivery. Hershey is one of the only companies in the world that uses fresh milk to make milk chocolate. Fresh milk is part of what gives Hershey's milk chocolate its delicious and distinctive taste. We dry the chocolate crumb into a coarse powder. Then we mix in the cocoa butter we pressed out earlier and add a dash of vanilla. This brings out the chocolate's rich taste and creamy texture, and of course, that wonderful smell. We feed the chocolate crumb through steel rollers that grind and refine the chocolate until it reaches a smooth, uniform consistency. Here's our friend Kiss to explain the next step in the process.
Hi, everybody. These conching machines use the big granite rollers to smooth and transform refined crumbs into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate, developing the rich flavor and color. Heavy rollers smooth the refined crumb until...
After conching, we temper the milk chocolate, heating and cooling it to just the right texture and consistency. During tempering, we can mix in other ingredients such as roasted California almonds. Next, we pour the milk chocolate into molds and send them on a bumpy conveyor ride. Then we send the molds through cooling tunnels that solidify the chocolate.
Like Hershey's milk chocolate in special dog bars.
Hey, don't forget about Reese's peanut butter cups.
Those are supposed to be kisses, right?
Aw, thanks, Alex. That's so sweet.
Oh, and that jewel. Don't park on the grass with either your golf cart, ATV, etc. at Hershey's RV campground because you'll get written up. And 2 write-ups equals removal from the
It
campground.
looks like our packages are ready to go, and I better get going too. It's been a privilege being your guide today. Remember that wherever you go, you're never far from a piece of Hershey's happiness. So be sure to share that goodness with the ones you love. Thank you, everyone. Bye.